Hey guys, Galbus here, and today I've got a brand new world record using the Ice Golems. We managed to get down to 34 Ice Golems at one time, which is awesome, and I did it with no other than Chucky. If you don't know already or haven't subscribed to him, you can find him on the YouTube as Chucky Clash of Clans, or just see the link to his channel in the information at the bottom of this video. Chucky.
Hey guys, good to be here. So we had to practice this quite a few times, but eventually just about got it right with all the sort of various rotations that were needed.
I mean, what I think at the beginning, the first lesson we learnt was we needed to get down these two towers in two waves, didn't we?
Yeah, so we needed to get down both towers on both sides as quickly as we can, which meant obviously getting them down in one wave each time rather than having to do two waves to get down one tower, so we'd have as much time as possible to be putting down the Ice Golems.
Yeah, I had to use the freeze and my Ice Spirit followed by Goblins and Skeletons, and Chuck used his Ice Golem and Skeletons and Goblins.
Yeah.
And once we had both towers down, we then started just trying to get out as many elixir ponds as possible. Obviously, I made two mistakes and I didn't mirror my... There we go. I know I actually do that one all right, but a couple of mistakes here and there. But it doesn't matter for me because it's...
As long as I'm getting down my elixir pumps as efficiently as possible. So I needed 2 rows here of elixir pumps, or enough elixir pumps so that I wouldn't ever have to wait for elixir again when I'm on my Ice Golem rotation.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's because when he starts, due to the nature of Ice Golems being slower, it gives me a little extra time, I think 1 or 2 more waves of elixir pumps to put down before I need to start using my elixir pumps in defense. And here, I think we've gone down to normal speed here because I think Chucky, there we go, and there's the first Ice Golem.
Yeah, that's right. So sorry, it's confusing for me because I'm usually blue when I'm playing, but now I'm the enemy. I'm red. So yeah, you can see the rotation here involves for both of us wasting spells because they're cheap cards, and it means we can get out our rotation. So for me, the red team there, my rotation would be the Ice Golems, mirror the Ice Golem, and then rage, zap, and put down the elixir pump and the Ice Golems again.
And one of the things we had to change up, we both had to change up, was at the beginning when we're going down our elixir pumps, we were using our skeletons to just quickly get through to our elixir pumps. But when we started doing this push, we actually had to stop pushing with the skeletons because obviously mine will start killing his Ice Goblins, and likewise his could be quite menacing on my elixir pump. So I swap out in a rotation for the zap. And right now all I'm doing is just trying to... What I do is I put down my 1 elixir pump, I then try and put a mirror down on his side just to slow down his Ice Golems, and then put the Spirit down and then the freeze.
Did you guys see just there the Ice Golem crosses the river without actually going over the bridge? So that was a little bug. You can see, I think that happens because there's so many Ice Golems now, they're just pushing the other Ice Golems over.
You can see nearly...
Almost happens there, but it actually happened just earlier before. You can rewind about 20 seconds now. And
good point, Chucky.
The Ice Golem gets pushed over, which shouldn't happen, but it does. So you can see we've got quite a lot now. It's getting pretty hard for Galbus to control this, and he's having to do it side to side with the pumps in. You can see in a second there's a couple of scary moments where we think we're going to lose a few, but we managed just about to keep them.
So now instead of putting 1 down on my back line, I'm actually now having to use both just to keep the Ice Golems going from side to side. And it's just getting a bit hairy here, dropping the Ice Spirit directly on top of the Golems.
Right in the middle of those Golems. And
slightly close to the front, I suppose.
Freezes as many of them as possible.
And they're just jiggling them from side to side. We've got 30 seconds left. We know we're pretty close, but it's getting very tough because you see that split.
We lose 2 there, but a great little placement here brings them both back, thank God. Otherwise that would have certainly been -2 on our final count. And for me up top there, I'm now dispensing with some of the more expensive spells. I can see I put down Ice Spirit and my skeletons just to get out that extra 1 or 2 if we can, and that would be the total there. We actually lose one right at the end, but before we do, there's 34 Ice Golems, which is a world record. I don't think anyone has ever beaten that. You can see there, if you count the little numbers there, it will show you 34 Ice Golems. And obviously, from our point of view, it's a challenge to any other YouTuber. Obviously, without modding or anything else that people are able to do using the developers login, that kind of thing. Try and do 34 plus Ice Golems. It's a good challenge to do.
Probably would have had 35 if that little river bug didn't happen. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little thing, and perhaps you can try and challenge us on getting more than 34 Ice Golems.
Yeah, great. Thanks, guys. Thanks very much. Please do subscribe to us both. Obviously, subscribe to Garbers. He's new this month, but already well on his way to being a pretty big YouTuber. So great news there. And as he said, my link will be down below. So please do check out my channel too. Thanks very much, guys.
Garbers out.